Find the right blend. Paco Gémez's lineup is just one change from the 1-1 draw at Deportivo La Coruña, and that comes in defence. Alex Galvez is back, replacing David Garcia. Jonathan Calleri, the Argentine, leads the attack, top scorer in all competitions for Las Palmas with 10 goals. As far as Real Madrid are concerned, as Las Palmas, Zidane has rested Marcelo, Kroos and Ronaldo. Ramos and Isco have niggling injuries and not risked ahead of the trip to Turin in the Champions League against Juventus. Carvajal is suspended, just a fourth league appearance of the season in defence for Jesus Vallejo. A lot of unfamiliar names amongst the Real Madrid substitutes. Several youngsters stepping up, including Oscar Rodriguez, for whom this would be a senior debut, who incidentally play the team just above them and the team just out of the bottom three next week when they go to Levante. They would love to go there on the back of a good result here against Real Madrid. I think what they're going to have to do, Terry, is produce the kind of performance they did when Barcelona were here early. Possession rates, which just merely serves to underline how well they do pass the ball. Their movement off the ball is usually pretty good. But they really lack goal scorers throughout the team. Only Calleri delivers as Bale is flagged offside.
It's a high-risk strategy from Las Palmas to play this offside trap. You can see Gareth Bale is offside. It's the correct decision, but it's a tactic that he in particular.
Deception from Casemiro. Thought he was fouled by Aquilani, but the referee didn't see anything wrong with the challenge. Here's Calleri, takes the shot on! It certainly had Navas scrambling. Well, he's claiming a corner, but Calleri got real ferocity in the shot and it didn't miss by much.
Well, it's a really good effort, isn't it? They win the ball back against Real Madrid. Casemiro was the player caught in possession. Calleri there from distance, just past the post. I must admit, I thought there was a deflection, not from Keylor Navas, but on the pitch. Because that cross, 100% certain he would have been firmly on the end of that.
Halilevich bringing an excellent save out of Navas. That was creeping in from Alen Halilevich.
Should be a yellow card, shouldn't it? Michel Macedo with you see the cross from Gareth Bale. I think Vasquez just bumps into Iguiriguay. No hint of a penalty there for me. And Halilevich with another attempt at goal from distance. First of all, it was Calleri, this time Halilevich. Decent attempt as well. Pushed away by Keylor Navas. Ridiculously young age.
21 now, Vallejo. Las Palmas away, cheap possession, groans from the home fans. Here's Benzema! Chichizola just about at the second time of asking, holding on with Vasquez, looking to get a vital touch.
It was good intricate play from Real Madrid, the pace of Vasquez, Asensio, releasing the ball exactly at the right time. Good movement from Benzema.
Benzema. Full possession given away by Michel. It might end up being very costly because here's Asensio. And got a touch off Chichizola, and that was probably the difference between a goal and just a corner for Real Madrid.
It was one of those moments of quality I was talking about from Real Madrid. Fleet-footed action from Karim Benzema. Gareth Bale on the move. Fantastic delivery in behind. We believe Asensio is score, but it's turned behind for the corner.
Casemiro's header doesn't trouble Chichizola's goal. Good save, isn't it?
Yep, certainly see the goalkeeper get a fingertip to it.
Just trying to give the keeper the eyes there, as in loan at West Ham.
Just 24 years of age, Kevin. I think he's been done really well for Las Palmas this season.
Yeah, he has. Oh, here's Momo! Nicely worked. choked on the shot in the end. But the little 1-2 opened up space.
There's been glimpses, haven't there, from Las Palmas when they moved the ball quickly around the edge of the box. Give and go, Momo follows his pass, but yeah, just about enough to... It's incredible they found their way all the way through to the attacking third, wasn't it? Dreadful play from the goalkeeper, Chichizola, playing a teammate into real trouble.
Flag stays down, it was a brilliant pass, and here's Gareth Bale! Tremendous finish from Gareth Bale. But the pass to release him was right on the money, and there is that flash of class that Terry Gibson was alluding to.
And beaten of the offside trap as well. Gareth Bale is not silly. Real Madrid and Zidane are not silly. They know that Las Palmas play this ridiculously high, risky defensive offside line. We're talking about an area play around the halfway line, a yard or two inside. Gareth Bale looks level with Chimo Navarro, the central defender who's appealing for offside. Once he gets in that position, then the class, then the quality from a player who's fighting for a starting lineup in the Champions League midweek against Juventus. And that will certainly give him more of a chance now that he's got the opening goal of the game for Real Madrid.
Full credit to Luka Modric for the pass.
It's for Luka Modric, it's an easy pass though, isn't it? You've got a defence, push opponents who this isn't the priority for them.
Another fine pass from Modric, Asensio. Casemiro. Benzema looking for Vasquez. Yeah, whenever you watch Las Palmas, there doesn't appear to be any plan B about them. You know exactly, you touched on when in the build-up to that Real Madrid goal, Real Madrid know exactly how they do play week in, week out.
Exactly, look at the space here for Gareth Bale. He's just running in behind the fullback. He is onside. Chimo Navarro, no pressure on Modric. That's Alejandro Galvez, who was the closest player to Modric, who's the other centre-back.
Casemiro's in the mix with Bale and Benzema. Down goes Vasquez. Penalty kick.
Assistant referee called it. The referee looked to it across to his partner. And immediately the assistant referee. I thought it was reckless, daft challenge. The ball's inside the penalty area. He can't go chasing it and make this type of challenge. It's Jonathan Caleri initially, isn't it, with the... Gets out there, shows enthusiasm. Vasquez is waiting for the contact. It's clear. Kick on the back of the calf. Right in front of where the assistant referee is looking.
Well, that is a moment of madness from Caleri. Especially when he had a teammate who was applying pressure on Vasquez. There was no need to make any contact. Now, in the absence of Ronaldo, it falls to the captain today. And he very much needs a goal. Karim Benzema. Great opportunity to find the net here. And does so, despite the best efforts of Chichizola. And Real Madrid are into a 2-0 lead here. And the mountain has got a whole lot bigger now for relegation threat in Las Palmas.
It's absolutely ridiculous defending from Jonathan Caleri, isn't it? We can make the old excuse that he's a centre-forward back helping out, but Vasquez wasn't particularly going anywhere, was he? But certainly Benzema was with the finish, with the penalty. An emphatic finish, hits it with the power, the accuracy. Despite the attempts of Leandro Chichizola. This is correctly, but just can't get there in time, but it's inch perfect, right in the corner.
Tell you what, it had to be. Yeah, it had to be inch perfect. That was a really good effort from Chichizola. Superbly placed penalty kick from Karim Benzema. It's a goal from Caleri and Halilovic, who brought one notable save out of Navas. Into 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Michel flags up again for offside. This is a game of percentages. Bale and company are playing. They'll feel it'll be more often than not they'll get the benefit of decisions like that, and it's so tight, isn't it?
And again, I'm looking at the back four. They're just about getting
four still. Aguirre Garay has replaced Michel in that right back position, but Galvez and Navarro are still policing the centre of the defence. It's almost a standard 4-4-2, at least for now. In by Bale, Benzema trying to sweep it on target, coming under pressure though. No changes made by Zidane at the break, to the one enforced upon him in the first half when Nacho went off with what appeared to be a... Well, maybe we shouldn't be too critical. We asked him to try something different. Something different it is. Here's Vallejo. Benzema. Bale. Caught one there, Gareth Bale. And the referee has penalised Chimo Navarro, and Real Madrid are looking at a second penalty. And Bale wants this one, having won it.
It certainly looked like he caught a hefty blow, didn't it? Anywhere else on the pitch, it's a foul, isn't it? It's a clear penalty. Good spot by the referee. As I say, if that had been outside the penalty area, no questions asked. Almost came as a surprise to the Las Palmas players that it was given. Benzema successful with the first attempt, Bale with the second now.
Great effort from Chichizola to try and keep out Benzema's first half penalty. And Bale looking for his second goal on the day. No mistake. Just waited to see where Chichizola was going to make up his mind, and then just lifted it over the stranded goalkeeper. And that should be 3 points firmly in Real Madrid's back pocket.
It's an interesting run-up, isn't it? We've seen not often players penalised for just hesitating in their run-up. I think he just about does enough as 1 step, 2 steps, continues his movement towards the ball.
I mean, if you do that and you stutter and you stand stock still, then often they are retaken. It was certainly borderline, wasn't it?
He was looking at the goalkeeper, wasn't he? Clips it to the opposite side. Again, it's a reckless piece of defensive play from the Las Palmas player.
Do pride themselves on bringing through players from their academy, Las Palmas. Not too many on show today. Need to increase the volume from the old conveyor belt. And if they drop into the second division, I'm sure that's allowed the opposition to suggest that it could be an unlikely comeback. This would be one of the most unlikely of recent La Liga history if Las Palmas were to get something in this game. Here's Momo's cross. Up goes Caleri. That's a really good header, having to step backwards under pressure from Vallejo, and it looked to me like Navas got a touch on that, but goal kick's been given.
As Navas explaining, it doesn't touch it, and it hits the crossbar. And caught in possession. Momo with the cross. He goes really well, good determination.
He helps on over Navas, surely. See it better from here. No. Age that you are. Here's Benzema. Llorente. Started high and remained high from Marcos Llorente. OK, Terry, you're Zinedine Zidane now. Which way is he going to go with his selection against Juventus? Does Bale start for you?
Well, I think the good thing, in my opinion, is that we're not sure now. I think for the last couple of seasons, the last champion.
Varane. Now Bale. Shots on.
I thought he'd score. I have to be honest, There aren't many players you'd say this is a really good chance, but for Gareth Bale it is. Once he picks it up there, jinks inside, gets it onto his left foot, I really did expect him to find the top corner. It's been a bright game for him today. Good personal exercise. And he's not finished yet.
Here's Bale, can set it up for Vasquez, just out of his reach. Well, you get the very real feeling that Gareth Bale has been thinking along the lines we've been talking about. Have I got a definite start against Juventus? And he can't be feeling that he has, but he's asked the question.
I think we also forget as well that the games have been far in between, thin in between for Gareth Bale with the injuries.
Asensio to Vasquez, Bale wanting the early ball, it's a beauty from Vasquez, it's Gareth Bale! It's good defending in the end by Javi Castellano. Just took
another good opportunity for Real Madrid this time. This was the hard part for for Gareth Bale, the first touch. The second touch is the one that gets stuck under his feet. He tries to dig it out.
It's this standard of opposition wouldn't go amiss. Here's Benzema. Oh, Chichizola didn't look the bravest there. He got a little bit lucky, the goalkeeper.
Just slammed the brakes on, didn't he?
Holding midfield player Gabriel Peñalba is also out injured. One of their regular centre-backs, Pedro Vigas, as well. It's not the deepest of squads. Here's Theo Hernandez, superb run from the left-back. Oh, Bale was wanting that on a plate. To be fair to Theo Hernandez, he might have struck for goal himself, but he was trying to pick out Bale. A little smile between the two.
We need to see more of this from Theo Hernandez. It's what we saw last season. We had a year on loan at Alaves, driving forward, an athletic left-back.
Polani caught. Alex Galvez is putting a size 10 right boot right through this. Some sort of scant consolation, maybe. Words not required. There's an early run from Theo Hernandez. He is quick, isn't he, in possession?
It's Exposito, the centre forward, who's doing his best to stay with him. He tries to cut it across, doesn't he, to Gareth Bale, but you can see the pace of the young foot that can change positions and fill in. Clean sheet as well. Here's for Zidane.
There's Bale, still hunting that hat-trick. Appears, unless he can get it from this final play of the game, a Real Madrid corner, it won't be arriving. But he's had his chances.
He probably should have got the hat-trick. Deflection on the finish there.
And that is enough, says our referee. Paco Gemes has a huge game next week at Levante. That is a massive game in Las Palmas' quest for survival for Zinedine Zidane and Real Madrid.